All right, 0 to 60 with, you can't see behind me, with a trailer and a four-wheeler. Boost it to 2,000 RPMs. Yeah, it's not spinning, even in two-wheel drive. So this is towing like, what, 2,000 pounds? Man, it got slower with just 2,000 pounds.
They don't fit.
Hold on. Get the other side.
It's like I can't buy a Ranger.
Fuck no, that bitch don't fit at all. Oh shit, stop. You're on the beat.
You can turn traction control all the way off, which is a feature some trucks don't have. And then you can do donuts and it will not disengage the locker. Like F-150s, most of the ones I've driven, disengage the locker above a certain speed. So just check this out right here. Rear diff is staying locked. Mom, get the truck out, you can do it, come on. Put her in the catch-up, Mom. Nice! Good work. Nice.
I just hate doing
Yeah, all these little modes are bullshit. They don't do anything. You just gotta put it in the ketchup.
Yeah. You think this tree's gonna survive?
No, I don't know. Step on it.
I'm not doing a donut.
You're not gonna do half. You're gonna do half a donut. Step on it. Stand on it. Nice.
Christian,
You did a drift.
I don't know why you think it's such a talent to press a gas pedal. I don't get it.
I don't exactly know how expensive this is, but I assume it's overpriced because it's going after the Tacoma. If I was going to get a truck like this, there is no way I would buy the Ford. Absolutely not. Despite the fact that it's a little faster, might be a little more economical, the Ford would have to be, you know, $15,000 cheaper for me to consider it. So there are now 3 Fords here. We've got a Ranger, an F-150, and we've got a diesel 350 over there stuck on my hill. Pretty hilarious. Where is the keys for this truck? Oh, it's stuck on the hill. Just so long. Pulling out an F-350 with the Ranger in reverse. We got him. As you guys asked so nicely, we're gonna do some more donuts in the little Ranger. All right. So to do a donut, you turn the wheel and you step on the gas. Yay. It is worth noting this thing has the worst tires I have ever seen. Pretty much get stuck in wet grass. But this little truck holds a slide. And it's because of the 10-speed. Woo! That's what yards are for, boys. Putting her in the ketchup. Let's do one real big slide. Nice big radius donut. Oh yeah. So that's rear diff locked. As you can see, we were going pretty quick and it never unlocked. I had it going 70 miles an hour on pavement yesterday and the diff didn't unlock, which totally contradicts the manual and makes me very happy. Now we haven't decided if the F-150 we also have will do the same thing. Four-wheel drive donuts. Let's see what happens. Oh yes! The front tire eat a lot better. They got more tread on them. Woohoo! To the floor. four-wheel drive donuts, and I don't really know what gear it's in. Oh! It bogged a little bit there. All right, well, that completes my review of the little Ford. It is fun, it tows okay. It got 11 miles per gallon towing 2 four-wheelers, which isn't excellent, but it's a 4-cylinder. And it's good for doing donuts, got a little bit of off-road features. Overall gas mileage, not including all the stupid stuff, was 19.6, which, you know, is impressive, but not amazing for how little it is and stuff. But it does seem to be a little more efficient than a Tacoma. It's rated to tow more. I'm not sure I agree with that rating. Ford somehow has the highest tow ratings for reasons we don't understand. But it's a cute little truck. You could put a four-wheeler in the bed of it pretty realistically. We had the brute force back here. Tailgate feels pretty solid, bed feels pretty solid. My Rubicon on portals does not fit back here. These things stick out too far. It almost got stuck in there. Well, we got it pretty coated now, boys. But yeah, it's a decent little truck. More opinions on this truck for you. Keep in mind, these are opinions. If you don't like them, get over it. It's just an opinion. That's just like your opinion, man. Right? Right on. The dude abides. So anyways, this is the FX4 Ranger. As you can see, it's done some minty fucking burnouts and donuts and shit. Only got her packed up in there. Anyway, so I put about 300 miles on it already. It drives like a car, and I thought I was gonna hate that, but man, it's really convenient to park this thing. Good turning radius, you know, whips around. Steering is effortless. Steering is almost too easy. You forget you're driving a truck. It's pretty quick. 0 to 60 in 7 seconds if you launch at 2,000 RPMs in four-wheel drive, verified on the Draggy. Quite impressive. Got it for a few more days. We'll get some more data on it. Gas mileage so far has been 19.6 averaging, including some 0 to 60 pulls. So really impressive there. Probably better than Tacoma would get under similar driving conditions. I hate to say it. And it's definitely a little faster than a Tacoma. I hate to say it. However, it looks like shit, and the interior's appalling. So for quality, Tacoma. For capability and features, Ford. Tows more, etc. etc. But yeah, everything in here, like these switches are all made as simple as humanly possible, as cheap as humanly possible. And you know what? I kind of respect that, because it's a cheap truck, it's basic, but man, does it feel cheap. Yeah, I don't know. The new Toyota, the 3rd gen Tacomas, feel very quality. You don't have that feeling here. But again, it can do things that Tacoma can't do. You can lock the diff in 2-wheel drive. You can lock the diff in 4-wheel high. It's better for donuts. It's got the crawl control and shit, which isn't quite as smart as the Toyotas, but it's neat. It's got a better towing capacity. It gets better gas mileage. So, you know, Ford's definitely got the edge on the features, but Toyota's definitely got the edge on, you know, longevity and build quality and feel and all that stuff. And everyone keeps saying, oh, the new Fords are getting better. There's a bunch of dirt in there. The new Fords are getting better. That's what I keep hearing. Well, guess what? They're better because they're new. If I buy a Ford, I'm only going to have it for 3 or 4 years, and that's about as long as I'll keep a Ford. Kind of like my BMW strategy. Today we will later have a 2020 F-150 5.0 to compare to this. We'll do some 0 to 60 pulls side by side, get a tape measure out, show you a bed comparison, all those sort of things. So still shopping hard, leaning towards the Ford, not this Ford, an F-150. A truck with anything less than 8 cylinders. I don't want to say it's a girl truck, because that sounds sexist, but a lot of girls I know do drive Tacomas. John Howe. Gonna be my final thoughts and opinions. I just filled it up. I filled it up the same way I always do. Get the car from Avis, whatever I rented it from, Hertz in this case. Go fill it up, because they never trust a rental car company. It's probably missing a few gallons. Go fill it up at the same pump you're gonna do the final fill up at. You know, zero everything out, take a picture of it. I'm very good process for doing this. I got 15.6 miles per gallon. That's actually not bad. I did donuts, burnouts, 0 to 60 pulls, trailering, whatever. So that's pretty good overall. If you look at it right here, 19.4 is what I got after I left the gas station and got to the airport. That's ironically the exact same number that was on the car when I picked it up. So this thing's been getting a lifetime average of 19.4 as a rental car. So they're efficient little trucks, probably a little more efficient than a Tacoma. Why are little trucks cool? Why should you buy one? Well, 99% of you should have one of these, right? If you're towing less than 7,000 pounds or just a four-wheeler or some mountain bikes or whatever, you should not have an F-150. You should definitely not have an F-250. You should have a little truck, because little trucks are better. They steer sharper, better turning radius, they park easier, they're more economical, they're cheaper to buy, they're quieter. Little trucks are great. if you can get away with a little truck. Now, I need to tow about 10, 12,000 pounds occasionally, tractor, Land Cruiser, big trailer, long road trips, whatever. I need range, I need a big bed, and I need low gears for towing. So this little truck is out, and unfortunately Tacoma's out too. Now the question is, would I buy this over Tacoma? Absolutely not. This interior and everything about this truck feels like a very second-gen Tacoma. Second-gen Tacomas are terrible. I had one, reliable and everything like that, but just really, really cheap, stupid interior. And Toyota just fucked up a lot of stuff in that little truck. The third-gen Tacoma is light years ahead of this Ford and the second-gen Tacoma. And why would you buy anything other than a Tacoma if you wanted a little truck, right? It is by far the best truck, and there's a good reason. It's like, everyone knows that. It's just an amazing truck, super reliable. This has some off-road gimmicks trying to compete with it. You know, sand, mud, modes, whatever. They're all a gimmick. The Toyota ones actually do stuff. Not that I need any of that because I know how to drive, but anyways. Would I buy this truck? No. But this is the only EcoBoost I've ever driven that is anything eco. It actually gets good gas mileage. The 2.7 and 3.5 F-150s I've driven two 3.5s and a 2.7 tested out over the past several years, like 2017, 18, 19. All got terrible gas mileage, and I know everyone's like, oh, I have an EcoBoost, I get great gas mileage. Well, I thank you for your opinion. However, I've compared it to other vehicles in a controlled way, like kind of like sciencey, and they're not economical. Also, you don't believe me, go on fuelly.com, Fuelly, and look at F-150s. You can sort by motor. You can look at 20,000 people posting their actual gas mileage, and you'll see that most people with an EcoBoost get, like, especially the 3.5s, get like 16 miles per gallon. And if you get that same truck with a 5.0, which is an old, lazy, not really lazy, but old standard V8, it's pretty high-tech V8, you know, whatever, high compression stuff. But all those guys, they get like 17 miles per gallon. And when you're towing, the 5.0 gets even better gas mileage than the EcoBoost. So what's eco about it? Nothing. It's all marketing. It's gimmicky. There is a place for the 3.5 EcoBoost. It's fast as hell. And if I really just wanted a truck that was going to like throw a tune on and go do burnouts, yeah, I'd probably get an EcoBoost, and I'd get rid of it pretty soon because there's a lot of issues with them. I have friends at Ford dealerships that have told me, if you're going to buy an F-150, don't get an EcoBoost and don't get a sunroof, because they deal with so many warranty claims on the F-150s for that kind of bullshit right there. So I'm looking at a 2020 F-150 5.0. It might be in my driveway. We'll do a review on it soon. That's what I want to get. The 2021 5.0 has cylinder deactivation, which is going to be a disaster. It took Chevy a long time to figure that out. This is Ford's first year. I'm not buying into that. But that's what I'm thinking about getting. I really would love a 2500, like a Power Wagon or a trimmer package. However, I don't need a truck that big. They're more expensive. They're way less fuel efficient, especially those two packages. They really wreck the fuel economy with the big tires and the extra ride height. Yeah, they're cool, but am I ever really going to off-road a 3/4 ton? No, they're heavy. And I have a Land Cruiser that will be infinitely better off-road in any situation. So, you know, if you're a pragmatic person, you buy the car you need, not the car you want. And 99% of the time, I need something that's pretty efficient. And another thing I like to do is long road trips to go ride places. So I need something that's got a decent interior I can be in for a long time, decently quiet, but also has, you know, a big fuel tank, low gears for towing, you know, say 10,000 pounds to Hatfield McCoy or whatever. So because of that, right there, I'm getting a big truck. By a big truck, I mean a full-size truck, like a half-ton. And yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm returning this little guy, and yeah, everyone as usual will complain about my reviews, and you all think your truck's the best, but if you're gonna try to argue with me, try to use these things called numbers. They're a lot more convincing than your opinion.